Hi, this is Jim Gillespie. I want to talk to you now about something that I believe will help you to find even more prospects when you're normally going about making your prospecting calls. And this is something that I refer to as simply asking the question. When you're making your prospecting calls, or even if you're knocking on doors, walking in on people, let's say on the average you produce a lead 1 out of every 10 calls or 1 out of every 20 calls. That's going to depend on your territory, how hot the market is, and a number of other factors. But anytime you talk to somebody when you're prospecting, when you get near the end of the call, ask them something like this. Stan, I know you know a lot of people in the area, and I know there's a lot of people you know that love working with you, and some of them may be looking to lease or buy space or maybe even list their building. So my question to you, Stan, is who do you know that may be looking to buy, sell, or lease commercial real estate? Now, what's great about this is several different things. When I began doing this myself when I was prospecting, I literally doubled my prospecting results overnight. Because if, as I mentioned earlier, you can find one prospect out of maybe every 10 or 20 calls, if you can just find one person in all of those calls who will refer you to somebody else who's looking to do something, that's huge. Now you've doubled your leads if you get one person out of 10 who will refer you to that kind of person, or one person out of 20. Now you're finding prospects you never would have found before. People you weren't scheduled to call in the coming weeks and months in your prospecting calls. So you go over to the other guy, let's say he's Jeff, and you go, hey Jeff, Stan told me that you were looking to sell your building and I wanted to talk to you about that. Jeff says, oh, you know Stan? Stan and I have been doing business for 15 years. What a great guy. Now you come into the situation with the credibility of Stan, who you just met in one of your prospecting calls. This is huge. This is much better than coming into a relationship through a cold call. You've been referred by Stan. You'll get in much better with Jeff in this situation. You can bring Stan's name up at other times along the way in building your relationship with Jeff, and it's a great way to find new prospects. So when you're prospecting your people, always remember, at that moment in time towards the end of the conversation, ask the person who do they know who may be looking to buy, sell, or lease. And literally, you're going to start doubling your prospecting results very quickly. If you're interested in coaching, training, or professional speaking, visit my website at commercialrealestatecoach.com.